Now on CoastTV News.
Dry and cold this morning, but an area of rain to our west will bring showers later today, then heavier rain on Wednesday with a code red alert. I'll break down the rain on Futurecast coming up.
Milford debates marijuana regulations. We'll tell you the 3 options the city is talking about today.
Running a marathon after losing the ability to walk, what one woman fought to accomplish.
And preventing future damage from flooding, how the town of Dewey Beach is working to make a change for future homeowners.
This is CoastTV News Today.
It's Monday, December 9th. Good morning, everybody. I'm Paige Marley.
And good morning. I'm Elisa Weber. Matt Pensick has the day off. Thanks for joining us for our 6 o'clock hour.
Yeah, definitely not too bad of a 5 o'clock hour we had, Elisa.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking 6 will be pretty good as well.
I think when you have a good temperature day on a Monday, it sets the tone for the week.
I think so too.
I think so too. And I think, Bob, you were saying the temperature's going to be a little up and down throughout the whole week. You were saying tough to dress for that, though.
Yeah.
Yes, good morning, and yes, it will be a roller coaster ride with the temperatures for sure. It won't be as warm as yesterday. We had 60 degrees yesterday, not today, a little cooler, but we've got chilly conditions this morning, 32 in Salisbury and Delmarva, probably scraping a little bit of frost inland areas, not so along the coast, 45 in Rehoboth, 44 in Ocean City, and the winds are calm, but a little bit of a breeze on shore, keeping you a little milder at the beaches as we're seeing some stars through the cloudy skies, but then the clouds are thickening up back to our west. We are watching an area of rain now moving to Maryland and Virginia, pretty big area where they've seen lake effect snow up near Cleveland, and then that rain extends into the Carolinas. It's moving our way, so make sure you pack the umbrella for this morning. Later this morning, early this morning's dry, so at 8:30 we're in the 40s and 50s. Here come the showers later in the morning into early afternoon, chillier 40s, and then as the sun comes out a little bit later, could warm up a little bit into the low to mid 50s, and it clears out a little bit this evening. For the ferry ride up to Cape May, make sure you have your umbrella as the rain develops later this morning with temperatures in the lower 50s, and that rain continues through early afternoon. 52 at 1 and pretty wet.
Thank you. Happening today, Milford drawing closer to deciding how it will regulate marijuana. There are 3 options going in front of council.
And in a nutshell, one would allow marijuana cultivating and testing facilities in business and industrial zones, and what's called compassion centers, which are nonprofits that provide medical marijuana to patients and caregivers, would be allowed too, but there would be no retail marijuana stores.
And then option 2, similar, except it would allow retail stores in certain commercial zones. But this option has all marijuana-related businesses at least 500 feet away from schools, residential areas, and central business zones.
And option 3 is called Well Do Nothing. Marijuana stores would be treated like any other shop, and the council's first look at these options is tonight at 6 p.m. And also happening today, Lewis officials could take action on a proposed parking ordinance for Savannah Road. The city says this is due to safety of bicyclists being an issue. And according to the city, DelDOT recommended adding no parking signs on Savannah Road near Donovan's Road. However, Lewis Brewing Company owner David Jones says this is where his customers park, and the mayor and city council will meet on this topic today at 5:30.
This morning, Rehoboth Beach officials could be choosing a new commissioner. This comes after former Commissioner Don Preston resigned after just over a year in office. According to the city, Mayor Stan Mills has nominated Mark Saunders, who currently serves as the Board of Adjustment. Now, the special meetings will take place today at 9 a.m.
And also new this morning, Ellendale just got a little bigger. According to the town, residents voted 20-9 to annex a 19-acre property into the town. And the town says that property is located near Beach Highway and DuPont Boulevard, and it will be zoned for highway commercial use.
Now to the Rehoboth Beach Seashore Marathon. That event brought in people from all over with something to prove for themselves. And for one of those runners, Lauren Treacy, it's more than actually meeting a goal, it's achieving a dream. Treacy had a stroke 4 years ago and couldn't walk. Months of therapy led to the 22-year-old college graduate to now run the annual Rehoboth Beach Seashore Marathon. After an eye-opening experience, Treacy has a new outlook on life.
It kind of made me realize that if there is something that I want to do and I see it as like there's no other option, like you can make it happen.
And she also shared with CoastTV that she's putting one foot in front of the other to tackle a new challenge, and that's post-grad life. She's currently a hostess at a brewery, but will begin a new job with a consulting firm in February.
And flooding in Dewey Beach has been a consistent problem, but now the town is trying to make a change for future homeowners. For new houses that fall in flooding zones, it could be 1 to 3 feet taller if the town council decides to adjust its code. The town says FEMA suggested a 1-foot standard for freeboards, which are structures that raise a house off the ground. But now the agency is requesting 3 feet in Dewey Beach and FEMA, then compromised at 2 feet. Robert Swanson lives in a flood zone.
Been in the neighborhood for over 25 years, and we see flooding after flooding, particularly from the bay side in Dewey Beach. So any way that the city can enforce codes or add new codes to raise things up will help the damage to the structures.
And the town says this freeboard elevation would only apply to new construction, and Dewey commissioners are set to meet about this proposal on Wednesday at 5 p.m.
We're now going to go take a live look at our nation's White House. There it is there, and it's there, President Biden calling the fall of the Assad regime in Syria a historic opportunity. Rebels captured the capital of Damascus on Sunday after a quick incursion over the past week.
And it brings a decade-long civil war to an end with the fall of the 50-year rule of the Assad family regime. And NBC's Chris Pallone shows us what this could mean for the United States.
As celebrations continue in Damascus, there's cautious optimism in Washington.
It's a moment of historic opportunity for the long-suffering people of Syria.
President Biden speaking at the White House Sunday, pledging U.S. support to help bring stability to the country, which had suffered under the Assad dictatorship for more than 50 years, until rebel groups captured Damascus over the weekend.
This is the best opportunity in generations for Syrians to forge their own future.
The U.S. struck 75 ISIS targets in Syria after the regime collapsed, trying to prevent the terrorist organization from filling the newly created power vacuum. About 900 American troops will remain to help with that.
To keep the pressure on ISIS and to deny them the ability to easily research.
The president acknowledging for the Syrian people who have suffered through a decades-long civil war, nothing is guaranteed.
Make no mistake, some of the rebel groups that took down Assad have their own grim record of terrorism and human rights abuses.
After Assad's fall, President-elect Trump said on social media that Russia, which had protected Assad, lost interest in Syria because of its invasion of Ukraine. Mr. Trump has not said how he will handle the crisis, but allies promise a different approach.
When President Trump comes into office, we're going to see a complete sea change.
The U.S. presidential transition is just 6 weeks away and will come amid increasing instability in the Middle East. Chris Pallone, NBC News, Washington.
All right, we're just getting started this hour of Coast TV News Today.
Coming up, Holiday Joy in Milton will show you all the activities locals got to enjoy this weekend at an annual event.
And did you hear yet that Stephen Decatur dominates? We're going to show you how the football team feels after winning back-to-back state championships.
And Google Payment Pressure will tell you why the company is suing over supervision of payment products. All that and more as Coast TV News Today continues.
Are you tired of your old and dirty floors? Your living room looks like it survived a piñata party with 100 kids? Don't worry, Matt the Carpet Guy is the flooring hero.
Here you find a great selection of vinyl flooring and carpets in stock at the best price. With LVP starting at $1.99 a square foot, we're a family business working with contractors, installers, and do-it-yourselfers.
Don't worry, Matt the Carpet Guy is the flooring hero.
Flooring done right.
Hi, I'm Chris Adams, owner of Mattress Peddlers, your local family-owned mattress retailer. Have you ever heard someone say, I'd love to spend $8,000 on an air mattress? No? Me neither. So why break the bank for a mattress you're going to set once and never adjust again? If you need a solution for separate firmnesses for each side of the bed, there's a Split King that can do the job. Your comfort is important, but so is your bank account. Choose wisely.
Mattress Peddlers. For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Rain or shine, I'll cover you up and calm the skies. As long as you are mine, I'll be there when you need me. You can count on it every time. It won't always be easy, just as sure as the sun will rise. I'll be there when you need me, with every tear that falls from your eyes. Oh, you have me completely. I'll be there when you need me.
Coming up on 6:11 on this Monday morning, cloudy, mainly cloudy, but still cold. 35 in Milton on the Bay Health Camp, 32 in Salisbury and Delmarva. So we're scraping a little bit of frost inland areas, so leave extra time to warm up the car. 40s at the coast right now as the winds are calm. Clouds are increasing and they will be thickening this morning ahead of rain that's already building in west of D.C. And we'll see these rain showers building in as we go through the day. So what size coffee at Java the Hutt? Notice the play on words. Extra large, you have to. It's cold this morning and then it's going to rain today. So 54 showers likely, and enjoy your coffee.
Will do, Bob. Thank you. Happening now, Ocean City police continuing to investigate how someone's belongings ended up in the water at Northside Park Saturday night. According to police, Winterfest had to be shut down so police could search the lagoon. It's the area you're seeing right there on your screen. But OCPD says rescue divers and sonar confirmed nobody was in the water.
And also happening now, Delaware fire marshals are investigating a fire that left a woman with serious injuries. The agency says on Saturday night, crews found heavy flames on the Westwoods Road home in Millsboro. And according to the fire marshals, the woman was inside when that fire started, but she was saved by neighbors. But she was then taken to a hospital with serious conditions. And investigators say that fire started on the front porch, causing $200,000 in damage.
Google is fighting back against the U.S. regulatory agency. The online powerhouse filed a lawsuit against the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. It's in response to the Bureau's decision to place Google's payment products entity under federal supervision. Google says the regulatory action would be burdensome, and the agency's reach is based on, quote, a small number of unsustained user complaints, end quote.
And American Airlines will continue to suspend its flights into Haiti. This comes after gunfire hit one of its planes while it was flying over the country's capital last month. And the airline said it was proud of its more than 50-year commitment to Haiti and will continue to assess safety, security, and customer demand in evaluating a return to service. American Airlines did not indicate when it might resume that service.
Still ahead this morning, Stephen Decatur dominated. We're going to tell you what the football coach is now looking forward to after their team won back-to-back state championships.
We're seeing increasing clouds in Laurel right now in the Tyndall's Casual Furniture Camp. 33, a cold start, but we're looking at rain developing, so grab the rain gear out the door. Showers later this morning into this afternoon. Heavier rain for Wednesday with a code red alert for that heavy rain possible. Your forecast details in 2 minutes.
Coast TV First Alert Weather. Your safety, our commitment.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry-first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation, where we bring the showroom to you.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Gamey Elliott in Salisbury today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Macular degeneration is the most common cause of vision loss over the age of 50. Think of your retina as a concrete driveway. As we age, our driveways can form cracks, and those cracks represent dry macular degeneration. When those cracks spread apart, that represents dead spots in our vision. And then, like weeds growing through the cracks, those blood vessels can leak fluid, causing further vision loss, and this is called wet macular degeneration. Luckily, there are injections that can kill those weeds and save our vision.
For more about Chesapeake Eye Center, click Delmarva Experts on WBOC.com.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Stanley Steamer is proud to be the leader in deep cleaning, cleaning over 1 million homes and businesses across America every year, using powerful equipment custom built by us. We'll remove the buildup of dirt, dust, allergens, grime, and contaminants seen and unseen from your home and business. America's professional deep cleaner for over 75 years. It's not clean until it's Stanley Steamer Clean.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
The The time is now 6:15, and we're going to take a live look outside at Laurel this morning. And Bob, we can't really see the sun yet coming up, but the sun, it was shining yesterday. It was absolutely beautiful. So I hope to see some of that today, but I don't know. You said it might rain. I don't know.
I think we're going to see the clouds today, Lisa, and not 60 degrees like we saw yesterday. Will be a little cooler, but we saw daybreak there in Lewis. Beautiful shot. Here's our 5-day temperature trend, 54 today. So actually 2 degrees above the average of 52, and then really mild Tuesday and Wednesday. If you want to get some Christmas decorations out, do that tomorrow. 62, only a slight chance of rain. Wednesday, not the best day for that. Rain and 64, then sharply colder after that. Thursday, 41 and only 37 for a high on Friday. We're cold right now, maybe a little frosty too. Salisbury 32, Georgetown 34, Milton 33. But at the coast, you've got 40s from Ocean City up to Rehoboth right now, 46 in Rehoboth. As the winter calm inland areas, a little bit of an onshore breeze along the coast, keeping you a little warmer. And we're seeing some breaks in the overcast right now, but that will be short-lived as the clouds are thickening back to our west. Already starting to see rain breaking out near Richmond, Spotsylvania, Virginia, up to Hagerstown, Maryland as well. This is all rain. These are places that saw snow not too long ago, like lake effect areas around Cleveland. So they're going to have a lot of melting with just plain rain from there. And then that extends back into the Carolinas as well. And eventually a front will develop along the coast, and we'll see low pressure rippling along that front up the East Coast, and we'll be on the warm side of that low pressure, and that will bring us rain on Wednesday, heavier rain. Here's Futurecast this morning, increasing clouds by mid-morning, 40s to around 50 degrees. Then we'll see those showers later this morning into this afternoon. Nothing all that heavy, enough to just wet the roads and make you get your rain gear. And then by 2:30, we're into the 40s with southwest winds picking up. Could see some breaks in the overcast this afternoon with 40s and 50s. We go through the overnight, and with cloud cover and with a southerly breeze, that will keep us mild Tuesday morning in the low 40s with mostly cloudy skies tomorrow, maybe a stray shower, not a lot of rain, but temperatures actually rising into the evening hours. Our highs probably later Tuesday evening in the low 60s. Then here comes that rain early Wednesday morning, and then that system coming up the coast will give us rain heavy at times on Wednesday. It's been a while since we've seen heavy rain, but that's what we think will happen. It will be breezy as well, and then it does start to dry out Thursday and turn sharply colder. Could see about 1/10 of an inch of rain with today's system, and then a grand total of about an inch, inch and a half by Wednesday evening. And with the heavy rain, the winds do start to pick up as well, especially later Tuesday and Tuesday night, gusting 20, 25 miles per hour, and by Wednesday, at least 30 miles per hour. So windy and wet. Paul Davis, 7-day forecast, 54 showers today, 62 on Tuesday. Then the code red for heavier rain and gusty winds Wednesday, 64, at least an inch of rain, and then sharply colder Thursday and Friday, but then moderating temperatures into the weekend, 53 Sunday with a chance of rain.
That is the sound of victory. Stephen Decatur High School from Worcester County won a back-to-back state championship. And we got to speak with their coach, who said the back-to-back win means a lot to them, and it was a long road to get there.
They wanted to win this starting, next week of last year. They got right into our all-season program, and they have worked with a single goal in mind to be back-to-back state champions. And to see the kids put all that effort into it and then finish the job is unreal.
And Coach Coleman says he plans to keep in touch with all of the seniors who are graduating from that team, and they're also excited for their banquet at the end of January.
They should be excited. Good for them. All right, coming up next on CoastTV News today, the Holly Festival was back in Milton over the weekend. We're going to give you a look at the event in its 31st year. Don't go anywhere.
Take your favorite radio station with you wherever you go. Download free today. Mondays at 5 on Big 107.7. It's time to huddle up and talk football.
We're talking touchdowns, tackles, and everything in between. From game-changing plays to the latest news around the league.
We'll take a deep dive into all of the plays that made a difference.
We'll see you in the end zone.
Catch the End Zone, Mondays at 5 on Big 107.7. Sponsored by Tyndall's Casual Furniture and North Star Heating and Air Conditioning.
The internet's not what it used to be. With Mediacom, you'll be living and working with new technology.
Welcome to the most unreal reality.
Mediacom's supercharged platform will power a new era of business, speed the creation of new technologies, redefine the rules, and revolutionize everyday living. The biggest thing to happen to the internet?
Since the invention of the internet.
It's happening. Get ready. Anything is possible.
Visit Gateway Subaru this holiday season during the 2024 Subaru Share the Love event through January 2nd. With every Subaru purchased or leased, Subaru will donate $250 to one of these 5 charities, plus an additional $50 when you choose your hometown charity. And Subaru will donate $5 for every routine service performed. At Gateway Subaru, our customers are the heart of what we do, and we're committed to being a positive force in our community. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards.
Have you bought a house in the last decade, but it's just not quite big enough? At Paul Davis, we can design and build you a brand new addition or remodel your whole home from start to finish. With over 50 years experience of building and restoring homes, we've made the process quick and easy while making it affordable. Call Paul Davis today, and one of our design consultants can be at your home as soon as tomorrow to give you a free estimate for your new addition or whole home remodel. Or visit our new showroom in Salisbury, Maryland, 100 Marble Road.
Now to the historic town of Milton, which was once actually known as the Holly capital of the world. Did you know that? That's actually how the Holly Festival was born. And over the weekend, the community came together at that event to get in the Christmas spirit. There were more than 90 vendors in several locations across Milton, as well as some face painting and visits from Santa himself.
The Holly Festival is really great. It sees a lot of people coming in the library and the schools and through the whole town. It's really good. I've walked through the whole town with them and stuff, go in the theater and all that.
Sounds like Santa loves Milton, of course, and this year marked the 31st year of that Holly Festival. It is time now, though, to bring back in First Alert meteorologist Bob Trahy as we take another look at our forecast.
I think Bob should try to give us more 60-degree days in December.
Think so, too.
Like I told him on Friday he needs to call the sun so it can do its job. And it kind of did yesterday.
Yeah.
Kind of did.
I gave the sun a ring and I said, come on, you got to step up your game. And the sun said it will. It's going to warm up Tuesday and Wednesday. Not so much today. Assateague and Chincoteague, 40s early on. Grab the raincoat. We'll have that rain late morning into early afternoon. Waves building to about 2 to 4 feet. Fenwick Island and Ocean City, kind of rainy for you for a few hours today with temperatures into the mid-50s. Next 3 days in Cambridge, 54 wet today, but 62 and mainly dry tomorrow, then rainy and windy Wednesday, 64. Similar conditions for you in Crisfield, maybe just a little cooler Tuesday. Looks like your drier day. I'll have much more on the Code Red Wednesday for that potential of heavy rain in the next half hour.
And we want to thank businesses, groups, individuals, and so many more who have donated at least $1,000 to Bless Our Children campaign and stepped up to join the Shell Brothers Challenge.
Here's a Shell Brothers honor roll in amounts given in increments of $1,000.
Atlantic Community Thrift Shop, Evans Builders Incorporated, Pocomoke City Elks number 1624, James Maloney, in memory of Stacy Dorsch.
American Legion Boggs Disharoon Post 123,
Ocean City Elks Lodge number 2645,
Eastern Shore Corvette Club Inc., Tony Tank Tribe number 149, Carolyn D. Lehman Johnson, Midway Par 3,
MR Ducks, Salisbury Elks Lodge number 817,
Edward Jones Office of Melinda Tinkle, Jeff and Ann Vitas, in loving memory of John Angeles, Kathy and Michael Newcomb,
Delaware Electric Co-op, Phil Hawk, Cape Henlopen Elks number 2540, Michael and Nancy West,
Apgar Turf Farm Inc., Suicide Bridge Restaurant in memory of Bill O'Hickman,
the residents of Mariners Cove,
in loving memory of Maribeth Toomberlin, Salisbury Moose Family Center 654,
Eastern Shore Region Antique Automobile Car Club, Harry and Jenny Davis, SPI Pharma Incorporated, Peninsula Imaging LLC, Johnny Janasic,
in loving memory of Sean Noel,
Classic Cakes,
David and Louise, Willard's Lions Club, Mr. and Mrs. R. Dean Goldsboro,
Rose Wheaton, Horsey Poultry Farm LLC, American Legion Post 64, Tops Cut Off, American Legion Sinpuxent Post 166,
Jefferson Uri and Doan in Sterner, PA, Pepsi Bottling Ventures, Crowley Associates Realty Inc., Murray's Residential Services,
Eastern Shore Auctions by Willie Benton, Burris Logistics, Terra Firma of Delmarva Paving, Alan Corman and Son Incorporated,
Lewis Rehoboth Moose Lodge 646,
ASAP Services Pumping and Disposal,
J. Stacy Hart and Associates, Dwayne and Brandy Geis Absolute PDR,
ABC Refrigeration Incorporated in memory of Pop, Ramco Solutions,
Miranda Hart and O'Leary Contracting LLC, The Closet Works of Delmarva, Unfinished Business Thrift Shop, Idlewild Ruriton Club, Redmond Orphans Board,
Painting in America Made Great Again Earl Johnson Painting.
HVAC Services Unlimited, Inc., Contractors for a Cause Foundation,
Mike Singleton's Pest Control, Shore Fund Tractor Pullers.
Historical Vintage Car Club of Delaware, Inc., Green Acres Storage Shoal, in memory of Maurice and Pearl Jordan.
Sons and Daughters of Italy in Ocean City Lodge number 2474. Dagsboro Paint and Wallpaper. Chris's Pool Service.
Lydia's Grab and Go Bistro, IES Residential Inc., in memory of Joan Louise Ranger, Creative Concepts.
Collins Wharf Sod. K&T Utilities LLC. Eastern Shore Traffic LLC. Chesapeake Trenching Incorporated.
G.R. Campbell Construction, Cox's RV Repair, Zion Church of Salisbury Women of Faith, Wheels That Heal Car Club, American Legion Auxiliary Cinnapunxet Unit 166.
Preston Gromark FS. American Veterans Thrift Store. Cheer Incorporated Employees. Daisy's Well Drilling.
CJ's Beach Bays. American Legion Nanacoke Squadron 6. B&R Auto Parts Inc. Delmarva Art Expo and Wool and Fiber Expo.
Pools, Pavers, and More. LTE Fiber LLC.
Reynolds Excavating Inc.
Hickman Beach Plaza. Donald McIntaffer. Hawker Supermarkets. The Carroll Family.
Japanesque.
Mary and Chris Graham. Shore United Bank. St. Andrew's United Methodist Church.
Lewis Rehoboth Rotary Club.
Asbury Blades United Women in Faith. Asbury Blades UM Churches. Wycomico Lodge number 91 AF and AM. Employees of Crest Plumbing Heating. In loving memory of Jim and Nancy McKinley.
Pep Up. Breeding Roll-Off Service. Peninsula Pond. Towers Concrete. OT Beecham Post 94. In memory of Richard and Helen Webb. Union Lodge Georgetown Loop. Queen City Elk Lodge 1051. Delaware Improved Order of Red Men and Degree of Pocahontas. AccuTrench Contracting LLC. Paradise Plumbing. Bob Willie and Sons Incorporated. King Crop Insurance. In memory of Lily Patrick Feinstein. Murray Sod Farm. The Riverside Grill Oak Orchard. Chesapeake Waste. Chesapeake Companies. Preston R. Smith Plumbing. Maddox Brothers Trucking Inc. IV Solutions. Old Timers Softball League Inc. In memory of Shirley L. Doherty. Timothy and Terry Scott.
AE Janitorial Incorporated. Curtis Mercer Remodeling Incorporated. In loving memory of D. Gene Minsker. Southern Delaware Street Rod Association. Mount Zion Holiness Church Incorporated Milton. Thomas C. Melvin and Son Funeral Home Incorporated. Accurate Termite and Pest Control. Monica W. Dwyer. Coastal Towing and Auto Repair. Security Instrument of Delaware. Rich and Karen Gollin. In memory of James E. Mowbray.
Again, we appreciate all of you taking on the Shell Brothers Challenge as part of the WBOC and Coast TV's Bless Our Children campaign.
And there is ways to help, and if you would like to help, all you have to do is donate to our website at blessourchildren.org.
Thank you for helping WBOC, Coast TV, and DSN lend a hand.
And together, we can make the holidays this year a very special one.
Bless Our Children is administered by the Draper Holdings Charitable Foundation.
It starts with our oldest family tradition, artisan bread topped with the finest hand-sliced meats and cheeses. Add in the freshest locally grown produce, but don't forget the In our house, it's not just a hoagie, it's a primo.
At Coastal Comfort, we're more than just heating and air. We're family, dedicated to keeping you and your family comfortable all year.
Comfort you can count on.
We're Coastal Comfort. Call us today.
Coastal Comfort, a Carrier Factory authorized dealer.
Happy holidays.
With all the choices of services on Delmarva, where do you even begin? Trust experts of various fields with Delmarva Experts. Sponsored by Kitchen Concepts Plus, Chesapeake Eye Center, Apple Discount Drugs, FLC Energy, Spicer Brothers Construction, Mattress Peddlers, Homewell Care Services, Robinson's Jewelry and Coin Shop, Delmarva Acupuncture and Wellness Center, Mast Audiology Services, Riptide Restoration, and Delmarva Day. Delmarva Experts, local experts right when you need them.
Faulo
odors, discolored water? Are you running out of hot water more quickly? These are all signs of sediment buildup in your water heater. And as the buildup becomes more severe, it can even cause a premature tank failure. Flushing the tank periodically can prevent these problems. FH Fur has you covered. Get a water heater flush for $49. That's right, a complete water heater flush for only $49. Act now and get a plumbing inspection free.
877-CALL-FUR. FHFur.com.
NBC Nightly News, weeknights at 6:30 on CoastTV.
It starts with our oldest family tradition, artisan bread topped with the finest hand-sliced meats and cheeses. Add in the freshest locally grown produce, but don't forget the In our house, it's not just a hoagie, it's a prim.
Now on CoastTV News. It's dry and cold this morning, but an area of rain to our west will bring showers today, then heavier rain on Wednesday with a code red alert. I'll break down the rain on Futurecast coming up.
On a regulation debate, what the city of Milford is set to discuss when it comes to the sale and cultivation of the drug.
From barely being able to walk to conquering 26.2 miles, we'll show you one woman's incredible journey to the finish line.
And the results from a special election in Ellendale are in. We'll tell you if voters approved or rejected the measure to incorporate land into the town.
This is CoastTV News Today.
Good morning, I'm Elisa Weber.
Good morning, I'm Paige Marley. Thanks for joining us as we continue this morning.
And it is 6:31 on this Monday morning. Did you have a good weekend, Paige?
I did. It was a relaxed, chill weekend.
That's good.
Yeah.
I went to the outlets, which was not relaxing.
No, I bet that was busy.
Oh my gosh, finding parking.
That's probably a lot.
Everyone's shopping, but 'tis the season.
Yeah.
And Bob, this weekend, it was actually a good weekend to go shopping. Wasn't too bad, no.
It was absolutely a great weekend. Good morning, ladies, especially Sunday. We hit 60 degrees, so it was a great day to shop, maybe go out and finish off the Christmas decorations. But it's a cold start this morning, 32 in Salisbury and Delmarva. So inland areas with the calm winds, maybe scraping a little frost, 46 in Rehoboth, Bethany Beach, 44, as is Ocean City. The winds are calm or very, very light, and skies are beginning to cloud up right now. Will become mainly cloudy as we go through the morning hours. There is rain now west of D.C. back into the Richmond area, and you see this bigger area of rain across the Tennessee and Ohio Valley. So that will be moving our way later this morning. So make sure you grab the rain gear. So we'll see increasing clouds this morning, warming up into the mid 40s to around 50 by 8:30. Then after about 10, we'll start to see showers building in. Temperatures in the 40s, nothing all that heavy. Here's 1 p.m., 40s to around 50 with some showers, and then drying out mid-afternoon. And I think with the help of some sun, we'll be seeing some low to maybe mid 50s with partly cloudy skies this evening. So make sure the kiddos have the raincoat and umbrella out the door. 35, and they're going to want to layer up too. It's going to be cold and clouding up. And then the rain showers later this morning, and then heading home, more rain showers and around 53 degrees.
Thank you, Bob. And happening today, Milford is drawing closer to deciding how it will regulate marijuana. There are 3 options that are going before the council.
And in a nutshell, one of those would allow marijuana cultivating and testing facilities in business and industrial zones. It's what's called compassion centers, which are nonprofits that provide medical marijuana to patients and caregivers. They would be allowed as well, but there would be no retail marijuana stores.
And option 2 is similar, except it would allow retail stores in certain commercial zones. But this option has all marijuana-related businesses at least 500 feet away from schools, residential areas, and central business zones.
And then option 3, it's called Do Nothing. Marijuana stores will be treated like any other shop. Council's first look at these options is tonight at 6 p.m. Also happening today, Lewis officials, they could be taking action on a proposed parking ordinance for Savannah Road. The city says that this is due to the safety of bicyclists being a consistent issue. According to the city, DelDOT recommended adding no parking signs on Savannah Road near Donovan's Road. However, Lewis Brewing Company owner David Jones says that's where his customers park. The mayor and city council will meet to discuss this topic today at 5:30.
And Rehoboth Beach officials could be getting a new commissioner. Happening today, this actually comes after former Commissioner Don Preston resigned after just over a year in office. And according to the city, Mayor Stan Mills has nominated Mark Saunders, who currently serves on the Board of Adjustment, and that special meeting will take place today at 9 a.m.
Happening now, Ellendale's getting a little bigger. According to the town, residents there voted 20-9 to annex a 19-acre property into town. The town says the property is located near Beach Highway and DuPont Boulevard, and right now it's zoned for highway commercial.
And the Rehoboth Beach Seashore Marathon brought in a ton of people from all over to prove something to themselves.
Yeah, CoastTV reporter Zacchaea Jennings shows us how a health scare didn't stop one runner from crossing that finish line.
People running and walking to the Rehoboth Beach Marathon finish line. For one of them, Lauren Tracy, it's more than meeting a goal, it's achieving a dream.
I'm just so happy to be where I am.
Tracy had a stroke 4 years ago and couldn't walk. Enrolled in college at the time, she says everyone questioned why she wanted to continue school and sports, with the idea she should be grateful with the recovery she's made so far. But that only motivated her to hit every goal from a hospital bed.
I started Zoom from my hospital room, Zoom classes, and I rushed to sorority from my hospital room.
Months of therapy led to this 22-year-old college graduate to now running the annual Rehoboth Beach Seashore Marathon. After an eye-opening experience, Tracy has a new outlook on life.
It kind of made me realize that if there is something that I want to do and I see it as like there's no other option, like you can make it happen.
Another marathon is in her future plans, among other things, and her mission right now is to keep moving forward.
Looking at my time, I'd love to do the Boston Marathon and qualify for that, but we'll see if I get there.
While she wasn't the first runner to cross the finish line, her prize is greater than any medal, a new lease on life. In Rehoboth Beach, I'm Zacchaea Jennings, Coast TV News.
And Lauren shared with Coast TV that she's putting one foot in front of the other, and she's tackling a new challenge. It's post-grad life. She's currently a hostess at a brewery, and she will begin a new job with a consulting firm in February.
We're going to take a live look now at our nation's capital, the White House right there, and it's there President Biden vowing to support Syria after its former leader was overthrown. Rebel forces now say they control the capital city of Damascus. An official source in Russia says that Assad has taken refuge now in Moscow. The U.S. is taking steps to prevent a resurgence of ISIS during the transition. President-elect Trump is urging the U.S. not to get involved with what's happening there in Syria. But President Biden is pledging support for regional allies.
It's a moment of historic opportunity for the long-suffering people of Syria. It's also a moment of risk and uncertainty.
The U.S. presidential transition, that's just 6 weeks away, and that'll come amid the increasing instability happening in the Middle East.
And we have a lot more news to get to, so don't go anywhere.
Still coming up this morning, another mega adoption event on Delmarva when you can bring home a forever friend to make the holidays even brighter.
And the Eagles are pushing to the playoffs. We'll show you the moment the team locked in its win against the Panthers.
And Reads Across America begins in Delmarva today. We're going to show you all the locations, the track and the initiative, and how you can volunteer. So stay with us on Coast TV News Today.
Wow, it's so much bigger than you realize. East Coast Tile and Flooring has the largest selection of tile from around the world. And they are the only Dow Tile Premier showroom on the shore. They have the knowledge and expertise to assist architects, designers, and homeowners, and are fully licensed to take on any job from start to finish. Family owned and operated since 1947. Call East Coast Tile and Flooring today for a design consultation.
DSN Plus is more energy. Extra live games and on-demand replays anytime, anywhere. DSN Plus is more hype. From playoff matchups in unified football to marching band showcases, we highlight what makes Delmarva unique. DSN Plus is more hometown pride. We go wherever our teams go with up to 5 live games every weeknight. DSN is still free on air and cable, but get even more with DSN Plus, just $6.99 a month. Download the Delmarva Sports Network app from your app store today.
Once upon a time in Rehoboth Beach was a lost little elf, his home far from reach. When all of a sudden he saw a twinkling sign, a magical winter village? Could it be mine? His eyes grew wide as he walked through the doors. The North Pole, you say? No, Shellville, of course. A magical maze was his first stop on the tour. Wasting no time at all, he set out to explore. With so much to discover and so much to do, he knew for a fact all his dreams would come true. After all the excitement, he needed a treat, a warm, tasty beverage to help move his feet. No longer did he feel so lost and alone. our brave little elf had found a new home.
6:40 on this cold, increasingly cloudy Monday morning. Here's a gutter helmet cam. Indian River Bay looking like glass right there. 36 in Ocean View. Scraping frost inland areas, 32 to 34 degrees inland. Just check Millsboro, 33 there. 43 in Ocean City and 46 in Rehoboth. Winds are calm. A little bit of a breeze along the coast as we're thickening up the clouds. No rain until about 10 a.m. and we are watching that rain building in west of D.C. right now. And a pretty big shield of rain heading our way later this morning. Drivecast this morning gave it the green light, cloudy and cold, but then afternoon, still some lingering showers, especially around 4 o'clock. Then we could see some drying as we go deeper into the evening. So a good time to have an umbrella and to win an umbrella. And congratulations to Jennifer Snyder from Ocean City. She has a new umbrella from Paul Davis and Coast TV.
Thank you, Bob. Happening today, Reads Across America will return to Delmarva. Today at 10 a.m., Purdue will be hosting its Reads Across America ceremony at the Wicomico War Veterans Memorial. And then Saturday, volunteers will lay wreaths on veteran graves at both the Delaware Veterans Memorial Cemetery at 10:30 and the Epworth Church Cemetery in Rehoboth Beach at noon. And if you want to volunteer, we have the specifics right now. Just go to CoastTV.com.
And right there, that's the moment that solidified another win for the Philadelphia Eagles. Sunday afternoon, the Birds took on the Panthers at home, and the low-scoring game ended 22-16, putting the Eagles at 11-2 for the season. And coming up tonight on DSN, your game of the night at 5 p.m., you can watch Queen Anne's go against Crofton in girls basketball. Then you can catch a recap of all that action at 10:30. And on the DSN Plus app, here are your exclusives for today. At 4 p.m., Kent Island will take on Colonel Richardson in wrestling. At 5 p.m., that game of the night we just mentioned, and you can also catch Pocomoke face off against the Salisbury School in boys basketball. Delmarva Christian will play Gunston School in girls basketball at 5:30, and Smyrna will take on Caravel in boys basketball at 7:15. And there's two upcoming films that show two very different types of danger. One, thankfully, is fictional, and the other is all too real. David Daniel has previews of both of those in today's Hollywood Minute.
West Tower Observation Post, your home for the next 365 days. There is no outside communication here. What's that on the other side? That is East Tower. Contact with the other side is strictly forbidden.
So what's the mission? To keep people from going in the gorge?
No. You need to stop what's in the gorge from coming out.
Here's your first look at Miles Teller and Anya Taylor-Joy in The Gorge. The highly trained operatives bond while on assignment to protect the world from a mysterious evil in the latest film from Doctor Strange and The Black Phone director Scott Derrickson. See what's in The Gorge when it debuts February 14th on Apple TV+.
For decades, there were reports of neglect and children dying or disappearing from this facility.
2 girls drowned. Priests were moved around. Why are they dying? Did they think we'd be stupid all of our lives, the rest of our lives, and nobody would ever find out these things?
Sugarcane looks at Indian residential schools run by the Catholic Church in Canada and the national outcry over forced separation, assimilation, and abuse. The documentary shows how a community came together to break cycles of intergenerational trauma. Sugarcane premieres Monday on National Geographic and Tuesday on Disney Plus and Hulu. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
During the holiday season, Dripper Media's Bless Our Children campaign works to bring the Christmas spirit to everyone. So, of course, we like to share the cards and the donations that we have received so far. This beautiful card right here, I hope you can see the cat and the dog on it. So cute. They are very festive. And this card is from Sherry in Frankfurt. It says, warmest wishes for the holidays. Warmest wishes to you as well. Thank you so much for your card and for your donation. But don't forget, we still need all of your help to make sure every child has a present to open on Christmas morning. Our initiative already has raised over $200,000. If you want to donate online, you can also visit blessourchildren.org. Now, time for today's Holiday House. Today's Holiday House is coming to us from a family in Parsonburg. Wow, look how beautiful that looks right there. Their mantle has Santa on it, lots of lights. Their stockings are all set up for, of course, for the grandchildren. That's what it says. But I hope that Jay and Kathy, who sent us this photo, I hope you get something in your stocking as well. And don't forget, we want to see all of your bright lights and your festive setups. Submit pictures and videos to coasttv.com/holidayhouse.
Sun's up in about 20 minutes, seeing a beautiful sunrise in Laurel right now, but it's cold, 34, so you're probably scraping some frost out there this morning. But grab the rain gear for showers later this morning into this afternoon, then heavier rain Wednesday with a code red alert day there for heavy rain and gusty winds. Your forecast details in 2 minutes.
Delmarva's Holiday House, sponsored by Beta Beach Builders.
Welcome to Farmhouse Pet Lodge, your pet's home away from home. Our state-of-the-art secure lodge offers exceptional care for dogs, cats, and other pets. For daycare or boarding with private suites, custom food prep, UV air filtration, centralized disinfection, and 24/7 care. Your pet will be safe, healthy, and happy. Book now and get 10% off your first stay. Ask about our grooming services and tailored training programs. Give your furry friends an amenity-filled vacation at our family-owned, conveniently located Farmhouse Pet Lodge.
You'll be walking in a winter wonderland at Bella Terra's Garden Center this holiday season. From freshly cut Christmas trees and handmade wreaths to poinsettias and Christmas ornaments, let Bella Terra deck your halls and trim your tree. You'll love Christmas shopping at Bella Terra Garden Center as we transform into your ultimate Christmas destination. Bella Terra Landscapes and Garden Center, your Christmas tree headquarters. Bella Terra is located right off Route 16 and Ellendale, Delaware.
Hi, I'm Bill Whaley, inventor of the porch protection system. I want to talk a little bit about the extra space that can be created with the porch protection system. You can use that extra space for exercise equipment, pets, children, fireplaces. It's all marine grade materials. They're really easy to roll up and down. It also holds heat and air conditioning equally well. Start creating that extra space at your house today.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.com.
Foul odors, discolored water. Are you running out of hot water more quickly? These are all signs of sediment buildup in your water heater. And as the buildup becomes more severe, it can even cause a premature tank failure. Flushing the tank periodically can prevent these problems. FH Fur has you covered. Get a water heater flush for $49. That's right, a complete water heater flush for only $49. Act now and get a plumbing inspection free.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.
It's now 6:47 on your Monday morning. We are going to take a live look now at Laurel. Woo! There's the sun, Bob. Ooh. You told us to put our sunglasses on earlier. We should have listened.
I know. Wow, look at that. Boom. We were talking about holiday lights before. Look at Mother Nature's lights. Beautiful sunrise, but clouds are increasing, and it's cold out there. Just checked my home station in Millsboro. 33 there in Delmar, 32 in Salisbury, 34 in Georgetown. Temperatures have crept up about a degree or two since the past hour with the clouds moving in. 46 Rehoboth, 45 in Bethany Beach right now. The winds are calm for the most part. A little bit of an onshore breeze, and then we're looking at most of the cloudy skies right now. It's dry now, but we've got rain building to the west of D.C. now through Hagerstown, Maryland, west of Norfolk, and then some heavier rain back through Virginia and into the Ohio Valley as well, and that extends into the Carolinas. Some of this might dry up a little bit, but we'll be seeing those showers later this morning, and those trail back to the Gulf Coast where there will be a frontal system eventually. We'll see low pressure developing along that front and then giving us a good chance of rain on Wednesday, maybe heavy rain. That's why we have a code red. Here's Futurecast this morning, 8 a.m. We're in the 40s to around 50 degrees, and we're thickening up the clouds mid-morning. By 11:30, here come the showers around 50 in Long Neck, 48 in Millsboro. We'll see those showers till about 2 p.m. or so. Winds start to pick up from the southwest, and with some sunshine, we could warm into the low to mid-50s by 5:30. Of course, it's dark. We're looking at 40s and low 50s. Then we're seeing mild conditions overnight into Tuesday morning with low 40s and then mid-50s tomorrow, maybe even low 60s with a few showers, but the main event builds in Tuesday night and early Wednesday morning, and that's when it's mild too with lower 60s, and then that rain comes right up the coast with a strong southerly wind. Some of that rain will be heavy at times on Wednesday. That's why we have a code red, maybe at least an inch of rain as that heavier rain moves through, but a lot of the frozen precipitation will be well to our west and north, and then we do clear it out as we go into Thursday. Could see about 1/10 of an inch of rain from this first little burst of rain, and then a grand total of about 1 inch to about 1.5 inches by Wednesday evening, around 1.45 in 1.45 in Millsboro, 1.25 in Salisbury, and about 1.15 in Berlin. And we're seeing the winds picking up as well, pretty light as we go into Tuesday morning, and then we go into Tuesday afternoon, and they start getting gusty, at least 20-mile-per-hour winds. By Wednesday, gusts to at least 30. So we're going to have to secure those holiday decorations again, and maybe some gusts to 40 miles per hour. Here's your Paul Davis 7-day forecast. 54 today with the rain showers, and then 62 on Tuesday, mostly cloudy, a few showers. Code red for Wednesday, 64 with heavy rain and gusty winds, and then sharply colder Thursday, 41. 37 on Friday, really cold Friday and Saturday mornings, and then Saturday 47, a little warmer on Sunday, 53 with another chance of rain.
Thank you, Bob. In the Brandywine Valley, SPCA is hosting its mega adoption event this weekend. At all campuses Saturday and Sunday, fees are down to $35.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Delaware Electric Co-op is reminding you about some holiday safety, and they say there are some potential safety hazards you may not know. So first, if any cord is fraying, ripped, or torn, you should replace it. Delaware Electric also says never run your cords underneath rugs or underneath your furniture. And lastly, if you are not home, lights should be off, so you should also turn off the timers.
And the Salisbury Police Department says there's been an uptick in car break-ins. They're telling people ways to stop this is to keep your car clear of any valuables or anything that looks valuable. Make sure to set your car alarm if you have one. And police say parking in a well-lit open space deters thieves more than parking by dumpsters, large trucks, the woods, where they can easily hide.
Time is now 6:51 this morning, and we are going to check in with our coastal pet of the day.
And today's coastal pet of the day is loving his new life after being rescued. On your screen right now is Dude. This dude was submitted to us by Linda in Ridgely. And we also have Chloe, who's all snuggled up, hopefully by a nice warm fireplace. Aw, Chloe was submitted to us by Patricia in Lincoln.
I'm so jealous of Chloe right now.
Know.
That looks so nice.
I love Dude, though.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
That's adorable. We do want to see all your pets on Delmarva. Keep sending us these adorable photos and tell us what makes your pet so special.
You can take a look at your screen, scan the QR code at the top of your screen to submit your furry friend to Coast TV News, then watch weekdays from 5 to 7 a.m. to see all of the pets we feature.
We're seeing a beautiful sunrise over Delaware Bay this morning, 44 in Lewis, a bit of a breeze as well, and grab the rain gear out the door for showers later this morning into this afternoon. Heavier rain for Wednesday with a code red then, and then colder late week. I'll have your 10-day forecast coming up next.
Shop local in historic Berlin for the holidays. More than 60 shops, eats, suites, and free weekend carriage rides till 3 p.m. Plus, meet Santa till 1 p.m. weekends in December. Always free parking. Check out BerlinMainStreet.com for more.
Christmas is around the corner. Let Paul Davis check that deck project off your list and get a free fire pit.
We'll bring the showroom to you, take measurements, and give you an estimate that day. Our AZAC composite decking looks amazing, won't fade or rot, and is maintenance-free with a lifetime warranty. From design to permitting and building, we're with you every step of the way.
Take 20% off your deck project, get a free gas fire pit, and pay as little as $100 per month. Call today.
Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Enjoy 10 songs in a row. Sponsored by Pohanga Kia of Salisbury.
Good night, girls.
Good night, Dad. Come on, let's go. Are you ready to sew some carpet? And LVP. Okay, I'm ready. What about our clothes? Let's do it. We have tons of carpet that's really nice. We have cash and carry LVP, as low as $1.99.
I'll take both. Maybe you girls are ready.
Wait, was that a dream?
Matt the Carpet Guy, the flooring of your dreams done right.
Coverage on the road, in your community, along the coast. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, live on the street, day or night. From breaking news to weather in your town. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, coverage you can count on.
Whether it's a natural disaster or just everyday life's mishaps, in disaster's wake, there's only one call to make: Royal Plus. Find us at royalplus.com. We bring calm to the chaos.
Shop local in historic Berlin for the holidays. More than 60 shops, eats, suites, and free weekend carriage rides till 3 p.m. Plus, meet Santa till 1 p.m. weekends in December. Always free parking. Check out BerlinMainStreet.com for more.
It's now 6:55. It's time for some things you need to know before you go. President Biden is vowing to support Syria after its former leader was overthrown. Rebel forces now say they control the capital city of Damascus. The U.S. is taking steps to prevent a resurgence of ISIS during this transition, and President-elect Trump urging the U.S. not to get involved with what's happening in Syria.
And flooding in Dewey Beach has been a consistent problem, but now the town is trying to make a change for future homeowners. For new houses that fall in flooding zones, they could be 1 to 3 feet taller if the town council decides to adjust its code. The town says FEMA suggested 1-foot standard for freeboard structures that raise a house off the ground, but the agency actually ended up requesting 3 feet, but the town and FEMA then compromised at 2 feet.
Lewis officials could be taking ordinance for Savannah Road. The city says this is due to the safety of bicyclists being an issue. According to the city, DelDOT recommended adding no parking signs on Savannah Road near Donovan's Road, but Lewis Brewing Company owner David Jones says that's where his customers park. The mayor and city council will meet to discuss this topic today at 5:30. Time is now 6:56, and it's time for a look at your forecast before you head out your door.
Yeah, maybe instead of a winter jacket, get your rain jacket. That's what I'm thinking, Bob, right?
Both. Hybrid. Yeah, you know, a jacket that acts as a winter-like jacket, but is also water repellent. You'll need that this morning as we're seeing increasing clouds. It's cold out the door, probably scraping a little frost inland areas. Otherwise, we do cloud up. We will see some showers starting around 10 a.m. this morning and then lasting into the early afternoon around 1 or 2 o'clock. Then maybe a few peaks of sun. Winds turn to the south and temperatures only in the low to mid 50s today, around 54. Paul Davis 10-day forecast, much milder on Tuesday with mostly cloudy skies, 62. So, well, maybe a good day to get out there and put the finishing touches on the Christmas decorations because we have heavy rain building in Tuesday night into Wednesday. I have issued a code red for Wednesday. 64 heavy rain, maybe at least an inch of rain, and it will be breezy as well. It's been a long time since we've seen the rain, so it'll good to see. And then it turns sharply colder. Thursday, 41 mostly sunny, only 37 on Friday and very cold. But that cold snap is short-lived. Saturday, 47, back to 53 on Sunday as we'll see some showers. Dry on Monday and then another chance of showers by Tuesday and temperatures in the 50s next week. So good to see that rain building in, especially on Wednesday.
Yeah, looks not too bad, Bob. We'll take it if we got to take it. All right, well, thank you so much, and thank you all for joining us on Coast TV News Today.
The Today Show is coming up next at 7 a.m.
And then Coast TV Midday is at 11. Stick around.
And for even more news and coverage you can count on, make sure you download our Coast TV apps. Have a great day.